The following is a conversation with the co-founder of Pledge. It's a leading marketplace for financial NFTs, starting with a fixed rate for the terms of Bitcoin loans. You'll be able to catch him also in Singapore in September. He'll be speaking on how these NFTs are shaping the future for traditional and decentralized finance solutions. Investors have a solid opportunity now to really engage in this space. They're much more than a pretty picture. So please do enjoy my conversation with Tony Chan. Do this. Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo, and we've got a special guest today. Tony Chan has joined me, and he is doing something that is really exciting because we are democratizing the world of decentralized finance. And he's going to tell us exactly what he is doing. So before we learn about his company, I want to just hear a little bit about yourself. So introduce yourself first to everyone, and then we'll talk about what it is you're doing with your pledge. Go ahead.
Hi, Eri. My name is Tony Chan. Hi, everyone. It's great to, it's my honor to be in part of this recording. My name is Tony Chan. I'm the founder and CEO of Pledge. I got in crypto in 2017. I'm a real estate broker before, and one day, one of my clients asked me to help her buy some Bitcoin in addition to real estate. And all of a sudden, I realized Bitcoin is a new asset class that all high net worth individuals want to have some exposure in. So that's how I get started. I got trained in computer science. I went to UC Berkeley and Stanford for computer science. I wrote part of Windows 95, and I started my first startup in 2003. Company went bankrupt. I lost all my money. I thought I'm the smartest guy in the world. I was arrogant, naive, inexperienced, and I went to Stanford, right? So I'm supposed to be the smartest, and I never listened to people. And yeah, so it terrible experience. To cut the story short, I came back to the Bay Area in 2012 doing real estate, and I got into crypto in 2017 when Bitcoin is at around 4,000. I've been just passively investing, buying Bitcoin, buying Ethereum since 2017, just to keep holding the asset along with my client. And I didn't get into full-time doing this pledge project until last year. So we started this last year, and it has been an exciting ride. Yeah.
Yeah, I think your timing is good. I think your timing is good because the DeFi space, yeah, it really is starting to mature. So tell us about Pledge. That is what the what the model is, what it does, what your vision is.
Yes, great. So Pledge is a marketplace for crypto loans. So the idea is really simple. We start off doing fixed rate loans with crypto asset like Bitcoin as collateral. So it's a marketplace where there will be borrower and lenders. That borrower can put up some Bitcoin as collateral, and lender can just loan out the money and lend out the money to the borrower. And what we realize is for this kind of transaction, we can create some kind of financial NFTs. These are representation of the note. Because from my real estate world, I do a lot of real estate loans, and I see how the bank originally these loan out the money. Once the borrower sign all these loan documents, they will sell these loan document to the investor, sell it out, and there's a huge secondary market for people to trade these, buy and sell these loans. And we're creating a marketplace to do exactly just that, to help people to do all these trading in our marketplace. Just like eBay, where people buy and sell these hobby items, we are doing a marketplace for people to trade these loans. And we take all these loans into financial NFTs, and we can convert them and for people to trade it.
So your market then is, when people do engage in the community, where are they doing that engagement? Where are they gathering? On Twitter, on Telegram? Where do you communicate?
Yeah, most of our community is in our Telegram community. We have over 65,000 Telegram Twitter followers. not as much as Crypto Eri, but we're slowly moving up. We've been working hard. We have also over 40,000 Telegram members. And the Telegram member just love us. We just constantly talk about this because we are on a simple mission. Where our mission is to build a decentral bank where any of our community member can just loan out the money on our platform, and anybody need money just borrow from our platform. So it's like a 40,000 Telegram member community bank where people just help each other in this platform. So it's very meaningful. Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah, it is meaningful, and it's changing the world, and it's bringing value to people who didn't have that opportunity prior to this evolution that is changing the world, which is DeFi. Do you have a CeFi component in this? There's a lot of DeFi. There's a lot of DeFi models that have a little bit of a CeFi component, making them a hybrid. Would you call yourself a hybrid?
So we are completely CeFi, basically because we just write a smart contract. We partner with different companies to provide a CeFi component. For example, we are working with a bank, a US regulated bank. The bank want to loan out the money into this community also to try things out. So we need to have a third-party partner companies to convert all these US dollar to USDTs so we can loan it out. So it's all separate. For Pledge, it's completely DeFi. Yeah. And also I want to share with you why bank want to get into this business for two main reasons. Number one, this bank, they have 60 billion in deposit. And at any given day, they see 200 to 300 million in their checking account, generating 0% interest. So for DeFi, we can just loan out the money. We can get like 3-4% for their customer, and they love it. And the second reason is they know this thing is up and coming. And they really want to do something, because if they don't do something, they will be gone. They need a crypto product to attract the young and the new customer. They don't want to die like Blockbuster. If they don't do live streaming, they just need to do something and get into attract the young and the new customer. Otherwise, bank will just die along with their old customer. As their customer get older and older, and they will get less and less. Yeah. So we are very excited. I think we are the only DeFi project that have a real MOU signed with a US regulated banks. Thanks to Brian Brooks, our advisor, and opened up a lot of doors for us. Yeah.
You're super lucky to have him on your board for advice. He's really, he's really one to have made a huge difference in this space. He too is just such a gem. So if you are on the Binance chain now, right? I'm just curious. I know it has really low fees and it's popular. What are some of the other benefits of being on Binance chain?
Low fees, fast confirmation, and is it okay for me to share screen? Maybe I can quickly share. Yeah, share.
I made it possible.
Do a quick share screen. I just want to quickly show you why we're on Binance. Okay. So if you go to CoinMarketCap, if you look at PLGR, CoinMarketCap is a Binance company, right? Eri will know.
Yeah, he took that about 3 years ago, I think he made that purchase.
So look at Pledge with over 42,000 watch lists. Since we're with the Binance ecosystem, we have a chance to be part of the CoinMarketCap, and we did an airdrop with the CoinMarketCap community. And that's how we get the initial community. And we have over 42,000 people watch us. And if we go to CoinMarketCap airdrop, we did an airdrop, and we have over 40,000 people participate.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. CC is a great guy. I have a lot of respect for him. And he just acquired this CoinMarketCap, and it's a great community just from the CoinMarketCap. And they're not making any profit out of this, just to help us to build out our existing community. So since we're on the Binance Smart Chain, we have great relationship with some of the Binance people, and we got an opportunity to do an airdrop along with CoinMarketCap, and the result is phenomenal.
Do you think you'll do another airdrop or?
Yeah, we will along the way. Yes, yes. We are continue doing different airdrops. Now we are trying to get more people to use our platform. So we'll be doing more airdrops later on. Yeah.
Do you want to show us on the platform? It's kind of nice to see this.
Sure.
Anything you want to point out?
Yeah, sure. But before that, is it okay to maybe watch a quick product video together?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do this together. Yeah. So we can have a. Yeah.
Is it have sound? I don't hear anything.
Can we hear?
No,
okay.
I don't hear anything.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it's okay. We'll do it next time. We'll do it next time.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I can just quickly show a demo on the product.
Sure.
So yeah, so anybody can go to pleasure.finance. They can click on the launch V2. It connects to our MetaMask wallet, and you can come into this marketplace. So underlying asset, we take BTCB, Bitcoin as collateral. Anybody can borrow and lend at a fixed interest rate, 3%, 4%, 5%. These are available to lend. These are people want to borrow, and these are people willing to lend out. Settlement day is the day we start the loan.
Okay.
Length is how long the loan duration is.
I'm kind of curious on the drop down. What are the other time frames available in length? 7 day, 20 day?
Yeah, 7 days. Yeah. So for now, we just create 3 pools. So 3 different products. So it can be 7 day. It can be 20 days. We can create any number of days. Yeah. 1 day, 1 year, 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah. Margin ratio is how much, margin. Okay. I'll talk about collateralization ratio first. Collateralization ratio means for every $1 you want to borrow, you have to put $2 worth of collateral in.
I gotcha.
So, yeah, $1 you want to borrow $1, you need to put $2 worth of Bitcoin in as collateral.
Okay.
And margin ratio is when we will start the margin call. So let's say you want to borrow $1, you put $2 worth of Bitcoin in. When Bitcoin start dropping to $1.20, we need to start liquidating the Bitcoin. So that is the margin ratio.
But you can go back in and add to your collateral, right? Can you add?
You can add collateral. You can add collateral to avoid a margin call, or you can later on I can show you to sell the JP token to get out of the position. So yeah, so it's good. So what makes Pledge really unique is because we do fixed rate and terms loan, and the loans is guaranteed. The return is guaranteed, in the sense that this is similar to somebody signing a 1 year long, 1 year lease, fixed lease, where the tenant cannot get out. If you look into the market space today, crypto fees. If you look at today's market for all the DeFi projects, companies like Compound, they do 300,000 in transaction in revenue a day. Companies like MakerDAO doing 200,000, even in a down market they do 200,000 a day. All these different protocol, the borrower can return and pay off their loan early. They are like a tenant signing up a month-to-month lease, where they can just get out of the lease anytime.
This is an interesting site. This is very interesting.
Yeah,
I've not seen this before.
Yeah, crypto fees. Yeah, it is good. So it shows like Uniswap as well, doing 5 million a day. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really profitable. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So to go back to Pledge, what we are trying to achieve here is we are providing a unique marketplace where the borrower cannot pay off their loan, just like a tenant cannot get out of a 1 year fixed lease. So if we do that, the lender will get a fixed and guaranteed return every single month. So basically another way of saying is all the DeFi projects, lending project right now out there, borrower can return the money. Once the borrower return the money, the lender will not get any return. Will not get any return. So we are offering something unique where borrower cannot pay off the loan, and they will just need to continue to pay the interest to the lender. So the lender will have a guaranteed fixed return.
So it's like a built-in lockup, basically.
Exactly. It's a built-in lockup. You got it. It's a built-in lockup. I'm a real estate broker before, so I use real estate as an analogy. So tenant will come in. Imagine I'm the landlord. Tenant will come in. We can choose. We can let tenant choose a month-to-month lease, or 1 year fixed, or 5 year long-term fixed lease. And right now, in the markets, in the current market landscape, all DeFi projects just offer month-to-month lease to all the tenants. And there should be some demand for people who want a longer term fixed rate lease. And it's also great for the borrower because once we start the loan, your borrowing cost is fixed. Just like in the real estate world, you want to sign a longer term lease because you don't want your landlord to increase your rent every single month. Yeah. And all these DeFi protocol, they are dangerous. Even like Compound or Aave, their interest rate changes daily. Yeah, it's not right. Fixed. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So as borrower, you don't want to get into a loan. For example, I personally will not borrow from Compound Aave because I don't know my borrow cost will be tomorrow. Like today is great, like 3%, 5%, but tomorrow it can be 20%. So there's a lot of uncertainty for people who are borrowing on these non-fixed rate platform. That's a really good point. Really good point. Yeah, so I can quickly walk through this. So it's really simple. So if you click on detail, you can either become a borrower or a lender. And let's say I want to be a lender. I can just say I have 88 BUSD on my MetaMask wallet. I can just say I want to lend out 10 BUSD. And the beauty of this is if I lend out 10 BUSD stablecoin, I get 10 of these SP token. This is a representation to the note. Like I talked about the analogy earlier. If the bank lend out the money, they will get the promissory note back. This is the representation of the promissory note. And the bank can sell this note to somebody else and get the money back and do more loans. So as a lender, once we finish the transaction, you get 10 of these SP token. You should be able to trade this. If you want liquidity, if you want to cash out, you can sell this SP token to somebody else, and we will be creating a marketplace for this. So it's like it's a pool. It's a liquidity pool within your ecosystem. Right. Yes. So each of these is a liquidity pool, and these SP token are tradable. So these are the financial NFTs. Yeah. Nice. So yeah, so we can click on approve and we can do the land and the transaction will just happen. Yeah, very simple. And on the borrow side, if you need to borrow some money, very simple. You just say, let's say I want to borrow, let's see, 80,000. Okay. So 80,000, it automatically calculate how much Bitcoin is required to pledge. And yeah, so let's try 80,000 again. So it will calculate, I probably need to put down 4 Bitcoin as collateral, and I get 16,000 of these JP token. Okay. So this JP token is a representation of the Bitcoin as collateral. Right. So again, you can trade this also. If Bitcoin go up, this thing will worth more money. You make more money. If Bitcoin goes down, this thing will go down also. So you can hold this in your MetaMask wallet, and we will be creating a marketplace for people to constantly trade this. So people can get in and out of the position without like paying off their loan or sell or do anything with it. Yeah, just holding this JP token and trade it. But if I understand correctly, that JP token is tied to the volatility of Bitcoin. Is that right? Exactly. You got it. Yeah. So this can be very volatile because it ties to the Bitcoin. This is more like the this is more like the tenant in the real estate world is like you have the right to sublease this to a third party. So it's a sublease agreement. Yeah. So this can be very volatile, depends on the current rental situation. Yeah. So the price of Bitcoin. But for the SP token, it will be very stable. Basically, it's you put 1,000, you borrow one. So this will, at the end of the day, is always convert when the loan matures. It always convert to like one BUSD. Yeah, plus the interest payment.
Yeah, and so I see that stablecoin is the Binance stablecoin, and that's a whole nother very interesting part of this space and the different stablecoins that are out there. Do you see it maybe growing down the future of incorporating more stablecoins?
Great question. So right now we are on the Binance ecosystem, and most of the Binance community use BUSD. But later on, we'll definitely for sure support USDT, DAI, and USDC. Yeah. So yeah, it is coming.
And the USDT, that are you talking Tether or are you talking the Terra Luna chain?
Tether.
That's Tether. Okay.
Tether,
all right.
Yeah. And we can run this on the Luna chain also. Again, Luna is great. Luna has a great DeFi lending protocol, but nobody's doing fixed rate and terms right now. It's all variable rates. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really a differentiating factor. You know, I just kind of assumed that everybody was, you know, rebalancing every day. I just was assuming that everyone is offering. So the fixed aspect is really not that common,
it's early. It's exactly, it's early. And we identified this niche or doing fixed rate and terms because from my real estate world, I see a lot of banks and private lender, like my mom and my dad, they don't know how to do this yield farming. They don't want to speculate. They just say, hey, I want to invest, just guarantee me a 2% interest rate, 3% interest rate, guarantee fixed return. I don't need 20%. I don't want it fluctuate. I just want a fixed and guarantee return. It's a very simple sale. Yeah.
It's the mindset here in Japan too. The banks have been doing what's called, they call them time deposits. And the person who enters into that time deposit, they know exactly what that time is, and they know exactly what the rate return is. And it makes, I think most people are I think at least in Japan, most people are very comfortable with that model.
Exactly. Time deposit, fixed return. Yeah. So people would love this. Yeah. From the traditional finance world. Yeah.
It's really, really fun. So we don't see AI working yet into the, are you kind of paying attention to what AI is doing in helping?
AI is great. It's great. It is on our roadmap. This is a great question, Eri. So we have over 3,000 transactions on chain. The data is not enough. As we do more and more of these transactions, we get more and more data, so we can do a much more and more intelligent decision on the interest rate and margin ratio, and AI can do all these for us to originate. It's coming, but we just need to have more data to feed back to the AI engine where the AI can make all these decisions for us. I'm kind of going ahead of the market too and thinking about how AI is going to really assist all of these DeFi platforms. And it really is, I think, going to be commoditized, where there's going to be off-the-shelf AI programs that, you know, I want to lease this from you, and it's going to be able to. This space is just mind blowing of how it is building out. It's coming. It's on our roadmap. It's on our roadmap. It's on our roadmap. Yep. So are the Americans on your roadmap too? Because I know right now you you have a little bit of a limitation as to having Americans being able to utilize the platform. Is that right? Yes, for now. Yes. Is it regulatory clarity is what we need? Yes. We need regulatory clarity, and based on what I know, some regulations should be coming very soon. And based on that, you got the inside scoop. You've got Brian. You got So tell us when is it coming? I think there should be executive order coming up in the next 30 days from the Biden administration. It will give us a lot more clarity on what is legal and what is not legal. And based on those law, we will continue to comply all the law, make sure everything is fully compliant. So we can we can open up this to maybe to US citizen. Yeah.
I'm sure everybody is going to pay attention and be very interested in that. And it's exciting to see. I think it'll come, and we've just had to be patient, I think.
Exactly.
So,
I also I want to share. I'm doing this startup for a couple of reasons. I want to do a decentral bank, and I'm doing this business because I have borrowed lender from both sides, from my real estate world. I came across clients who bought Bitcoin really early on, and they need to borrow some money from their Bitcoin to buy a house, to diversify out of their crypto asset. They need to borrow money with Bitcoin. And at the same time, there's a lot of high net worth individual. I help them to invest in real estate. They just want a fixed and stable return. And banks are just scamming us right now, right? We put money in the bank, we're not getting any interest payment. And I think it's just meaningful to build a platform where we can just help people to get some like fixed and stable return. So that's the reason I'm starting this.
Yeah, those days are hopefully over for being scammed by the banks.
Yeah,
I really hope those days are gone. So what's on the roadmap also that you have going forward?
Yeah. So after this borrowing lending, we'll be doing the marketplace where people can buy and sell this SP and JP token. And later on, I see NFT, and there'll be a lot of these tokens. They can be used as collateral also. For example, Celsius just launched a Doge. Basically, you can take the Dogecoin, they convert it to a wrap version of Dogecoin, and we can take those Dogecoin as collateral also. And we can support all different tokens.
So you've got this cross-platform action going on that's going to be just is a win-win for everybody in the space.
Yeah. Win-win. Yeah. So it's coming up. We are working with Celsius and trying to get something good. Yeah, it's good.
Oh, you're so lucky to be doing what you're doing. I'm really happy that we had the chance to chat, and I really am going to be paying attention. And I hope to have you back on maybe in 6 months, 7 months. We'll check in with you to see how it's going.
Sure.
A look. Yeah.
Thank you. I feel very excited every day because we have a chance to change the world and build a much better place.
I know.
Building a decentral bank, and it can really make things happen. Yeah, I think it's meaningful. Giving a lot of people access to credit, I think it is meaningful. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many places around the world where people don't have that ability, because even just meeting the requirements that have been set up by banks that have been totally unfair, and not having the right identification to well, I mean, that really is, the ID is really an issue. There's just a lot of people around the world that are working very hard every day, but they haven't been able to be inclusive in the society. This is really giving a lot more options out there for people to have a level playing field in the world of finance. I really want to thank you for that, because that really is an important component to making this world a better place. And that's important. Thank you.
Sure.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Great.
All righty.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks.